Physics is often known as the most fundamental of all sciences. The laws of physics underlie how many of the things in the universe work.
I had taken biology and chemistry and things like that, but I love that physics could explain all of that too.
It borders on philosophy. It speaks the language of mathematics.
In physics, you learn like a whole new way of thinking and problem solving.
It was like the basis for everything else, and my big thing was just knowing how to explain everything, so I thought physics was perfect.
I actually started off in another field, but I transferred to Northeastern, and I found that when I transferred into physics that, wow, I mean, it really just captured my interest.
I originally started out as a graphic design major, but since there was flexibility, I was able to change my major from graphic design to physics very quickly. All I had to do was sign a paper.
Our main programs of study are a bachelor's in physics, a bachelor's in biomedical physics, and then a bachelor's in applied physics, which can also be taken as a combined BS in applied physics with a master's in engineering in 5 years. Faculty advisors work with you to design a program that'll fit your needs so that you can tailor a curriculum that combines physics with some of the other disciplines.
After the first year, I found that the math classes were incredibly useful, and so I actually ended up double majoring. I added math as a second field of study, and at the same time I actually found that I had an interest in philosophy. And so I added philosophy as a third major. And it turns out that at Northeastern that's actually rather useful and quite feasible thing to do.
I'll be graduating with a bachelor's in applied physics and also a master's in electrical engineering in 5 years, as well as I also added on a math minor because math is a very important aspect of physics, so I thought that was important as well.
Faculty are very active researchers. They published 103 papers last year and gave 115 conference presentations worldwide.
The faculty have been very, very good in helping me find out which area of physics I want to study, helping me learn about different aspects in physics.
Our principal areas of research are elementary particle and astroparticle physics, nanophysics and condensed matter physics, and biophysics and biomedical physics. We also have interdisciplinary research centers that combine physics disciplines along with others in engineering, health sciences. For instance, we have centers on complex network research, electronic materials, and scientific computation.
Here I've been able to do a couple different co-ops in different fields and also undergraduate research and things like that. So I've gotten to experience a lot, and it's really helped immensely in figuring out what I want to do.
On-campus co-ops give you an opportunity to do research in a cutting-edge laboratory.
I'm working with nanoparticles and trying to find a cure to cancer as an alternative to chemotherapy.
Our students have had co-ops in companies like Raytheon, Boston Scientific, Textron, E-Ink, and many other companies where they've not only done work of different kinds, but they've often also published patents and publications.
Through my study of physics, I was able to take on co-ops both in academia at Fermilab and also in industry at an investment bank.
I got to go to Mumbai, India. It was a co-op in theoretical physics. I was visiting the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. And so as a student to be visiting such a prestigious institute, that was a very high honor. And as an undergraduate, that just highlights the accomplishment. And that was made available through Northeastern's co-op program.
We have a strong physics activity group called the Society of Physics Students.
We come together once a week, we have pizza, and we invite speakers from around the Boston area or sometimes outside the Boston area to come give us a talk about their current research in physics.
Often, many of them are alumni of the department.
So even from a freshman on up, you're able to interact with live research in physics of these, the physics PhDs, and they talk at a level where, not going into too much technical detail so that you can understand and, in most cases get excited about different researches if you wanted to go in that field.
Our alumni have gone on to become CEOs, distinguished professors, entrepreneurs, engineers.
I absolutely love the physics department here. I love the students in it. The faculty has been fantastic. The experiences I've been able to have with the research, with just the outside experiences as well.